Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Maryland Terrapins against the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Looking downfield, it's Boley. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Trying to find room. It's Williams. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Receivers are bunched together. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got room to run. Look out. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Dropping back, it's Washington. Quick throw over the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Terrapins, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Bill, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really a step.
Here he goes. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Back to throw. It's Washington. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. An explosive play that is a blitz beater. Joel, they come after the quarterback but don't get him, and he makes him pay.
Well, this is the risk you run if you're going to get aggressive. He's so athletic in the pocket. If he eludes that rush, and more specifically the blitz, like you said, he's going to have an opportunity to create a big play, and that's exactly what he does. What I love most about him, Chris, he doesn't just run to then run the football. He eludes the rush, gets outside of the pocket, eyes downfield, and then boom, the big completion.
Looking to pass here on second down. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told that you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right, and yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. A handoff to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Boley. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Arizona State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Moves out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Webb. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. One play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it rip. The tight end's got it on the corner route. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Arizona State on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Oh, he's got open space. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Throwing up play action. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. Touchdown, Maryland. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Boley. That's caught. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. But once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Running back with the football. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back to throw. It's Washington. A screen to the wide receiver. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. It's just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. On the run, it's Robinson. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Boley. Grabbed by the receiver. That big gain good enough for a first down. Gets us to the 2-minute timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it from the gun. To the 25. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, ASU. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Chris, that is such an important touchdown, a big-time score by this offense to take the lead going into half, knowing that they've got to kick it off to the opposition to start the third quarter. That's a beautiful job, getting themselves in position and then executing to get into the end zone.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line. Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
He's going to take off. Tackle short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And the Sun Devils now spend their first time out. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. The Terrapins will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Dropping back, it's Boley. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is avoid a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game. Really an explosive play on the outside.
And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. Just a pre-snap movement, back in motion, back to pass. It's Washington. Who's going to take off here?
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. To throw, it's Boley. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the game moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
The shotgun running play call. Stop for no gain again. 3rd down coming up.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
To the air. It's Washington. Coming after him. They lost the football near the goal line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
And a timeout now taken by the Terrapins. That's their first. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's how you finish a play.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Bringing it out. It's Robinson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Five-yard pickup on 1st down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Boley. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here comes the pressure. Extending the play now. Toughness shown by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Arizona State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Open field ahead. Breaking out here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Maryland. There was no catching him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. It's Arizona State in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Running back has it on a screen now. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're
testing the defense with a throw downfield. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Terrapins. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking to throw. It's Boley. The pass rush closing in. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Maryland. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short pass finds the tight end. Look out, he's got space ahead. Was out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
That's reeled in. It's Miller. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Boley. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
That is a tremendous job by this secondary. Look at the tight windows that they're presenting for this quarterback. And they close fast and then create the incompletion with that contact.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, ASU. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Looks right for a quick completion. Past the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He hands it to the back. They stop him right at the 24.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Can the offense win it right here, or are we headed to overtime? Third down, out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Dropping back, it's Washington. Grab down the middle, it's Webb. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. From 2 touchdowns behind, they can now take the lead. First down and goal. Using the ground game here. Taylor has the handoff. Lost the ball short of the goal line. So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They